Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Bahan Ajar Digital for Intermediate 1 in English. Reflexive Pronouns by Hermawati Kusumaningrum. To do this project, kita create the online course from Siamolek and from Pusat Bahasa Al-Hikmah Surabaya. The title of this material is Reflexive Pronouns. It is used when we want to refer back to the subject of the sentence or clause. Reflexive pronouns is divided into two. The first is for singular. It is usually ended with s, elf, myself, I, yourself, you, himself, he, herself, she, and itself, it. Self is single. A man, a woman, a girl, but it can be a thing like an animal, for example, a cow or a tree. And the second type is the opposite of singular, of course, plural. The plural ones usually ended with s, yourselves, ourselves, themselves. So you, mother and sons, you and your friends, perhaps a family consists of father, mother, and their children. It can be the animals too, if there is more than one. So, when do you use this? First, as a direct object, when the object is the same as the subject of the verb. Remember, the object is the same as the subject. For example, I'm teaching myself to play the piano. I, the subject, myself is the object. Be careful with that knife, you might cut yourself. You and yourself. Second, you say this as indirect object when the indirect object is the same as the subject of the verb. Remember, the indirect object is the same as the subject of the verb. Example, would you like to pour yourself a drink? You and yourself. We brought ourselves something to eat. With a preposition by, when we want to show that someone did something alone or without any help. For example, he lived by himself in an enormous house. Means that he doesn't have any friends to live in. Second, she walked home by herself. It means she doesn't have any companion to walk with. Next, to emphasize the person or thing we are referring to. For example, Kendall itself is quite a small town. Kendall is subject, itself is the reflexive pronoun, the river to Kendall. Someone very famous, for example, Sir Paul McCartney himself sang the final song. Reflexive pronouns usually at the end of the clause. I baked the bread myself. She mended the car herself. I think that's all for today. The lesson is about reflexive pronouns. Remember that there are two kinds of reflexive pronouns. For more information, you can find the source in the side.